Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing the March surprise mystery box from Double Dip. It was a super cute little box. It says, "May the blessings of each day be the blessings you need the most." It says that's an Irish blessing. It came just like this. This is the top here. There's a little, it's hard to show it with my camera. There you go. So that's what it looks like. Open her up. And we have, oh, so cute. Move some stuff out of the way over here. Okay. It's a super cute. There's a little March surprise mystery box. You are so beautiful and amazing, babe. This little card, it just says, you know, thank you for purchasing. Different stuff. It says, if you love your mystery box, share about it and get a $15 gift card when you tag us on Instagram with your unboxing video. Oh, that would be nice. Huh. Okay, that's cool. Anyway, so I have subscribed to them. You know, I'm no longer doing the Allergy, so I'm subscribing to this one. Give it a try for a couple months and see what I think about it. There's these cute little shamrocks on the crinkle papers here. And at first I didn't realize it, but look, then I did. They're stickers. Little foam stickers. So that was neat. So I'm going to save those. And then of course, oh, there's another one. Of course, all the little green, light green and dark green crinkle paper. That's super cute. They send you Swatch Sticks. Now, I've already done mine. They send them to you, you know, blank. But I've already done mine, so I could have it for this video. Get those out. I'm going to move this box out of the way so that we can go through it.
Well, basically, embalming fluids were preservatives, and they contained alcohols, formaldehyde.
Okay.
Often contained a number of heavy
What
metals.
goodies is there?
Embalming, of course, do none. Prior to any
One is a stamper and scraper card. Hold on. Well, this is kind of interesting. I don't know what in the world I'll ever use these for, but they have silver and gold, super shiny and sparkly like letters. They're all different letters, you know, Q, F, B, C, D, E, G. I think that's a U. Anyway, so I've not seen any numbers, so I don't know if there's any numbers in here or not. All I've seen is just letters. So I'm thinking that these are just letters. So if I ever want to write my name or something on my nails, I guess I could. This is a cute, neat little thing they gave this in. Oh, they're individual pots. Okay, I see now. This is, yeah, that's neat. They are their individual pots. Yep. I'm just going to leave them like this, but when I put them in my drawer and everything, I'm just going to leave them like this. But anyway, kind of a, you know, duller color, brighter color, silver, and kind of a coppery tone. So different shades of gold and silver and kind of a coppery tone. sent me 2 packs of stickers, which they are both St. Patrick's Day themed, which that's fine, and I like that and everything, but I just wish they could have sent them to me before St. Patrick's Day.
The skeletons were in somewhat of a fetal position, somewhat clenched.
Oh, well, I guess this explains the stamper. We have here 2 stamping plates. They seem to be kind of on the thinner side, but that's okay, as long as they work, right? So here's one. We have some ice creams and little candies, milkshakes, hearts and stars, some flowers, some cherries. It's kind of like random little stuff here. And here is the other one. Has some leaves and kind of some little random little designs. It's cute though. This one almost looks like it would be an underwater ocean type thing. And some, if you wanted, you know, if you weren't good at making lines, you could use some of these for lines. Okay. There's that. A thing of glitter. This is absolutely gorgeous. I'm probably going to regret opening this because the last time I opened it, it was really bad and everywhere. Look at that. Look at how sparkly. Is that not freaking gorgeous? Look at that. Holy smokes. But I mean, man, this stuff goes every daggum where.
Despite conflicting evidence, jurors found that his body was well-dressed, but many believed otherwise.
Look at that, just from me holding it. But that sparkle, and that sparkle is crazy.
For 3 decades, Ellen Penny has kept a secret.
Lord, I'll never get all that off of me. Okay, now time for the colors, the dips. That's what we're all waiting for, right?
Today, she wouldn't change her loving
Okay. We have number 891, Azure Blue, which is this very nice, basic deep blue color. Are these the 0.25 ounce? No, these are 0.5 ounce. These are bigger containers than what you get in most of these. These aren't the 0.25, these are 0.5. So that's neat. Okay. So that's the first one, number 891, Azure Blue. Next we have Mystery Color, which is this very pale, almost minty greenish blue color. And this was 2 dips on it, so if you wanted it to maybe be a little bit darker or something, you know, you might have to do an extra dip. The last one is called Pinch Me, CP20 Pinch Me. Well, I won't open it. I got it right here. We'll just go off this. It's really pretty. Has, you know, it's green. I mean, great for St. Patrick's Day, or you could use it another time if you wanted to. Green. It's green base. Sorry, there we go. Green base with different color and size glitters in it. Chunky glitters of green, gold, and it looks like there's a silver one, but I'm not sure if that was just a bad one or if it was meant to be silver, because I don't see any other silver ones anywhere. So there's that one called Pinch Me, which I love and I love these St. Patrick's Day stickers and everything, but I just wish I could have got the box, you know, more in time to have actually done some St. Patrick's Day designs with it. So that's my only issue with that. Okay, now also I have just a little bag from Double Dip. Didn't want to do a whole video just for this one because it's just one little thing. I seen so many manis done with this color, and it's Finding Dory, and it was gone for a little while. They were all sold out, and I was so disappointed, and it finally came back in, so I had to grab me up one. And this is, again, it's called Finding Dory, and this is it, and it is so pretty. I love that color blue, and I love the pink, the pinky. It's kind of like a pinky purple color, but I love those chunky glitters in it. I just thought it was pretty, so I wanted to snatch it up before it got gone again. So, and of course that was just one little thing I had in that order, so I didn't want to do like a whole video for one little thing. So these are the kind of Swatch Sticks I use, and Double Dip, they send you these in your box. So, quite different, but that's okay. It don't matter. You can still tell what the colors are. So, I have to do a mani today. Obviously, this green one is out. So, I need to figure out what I'm going to do. I was thinking about using this Azure Blue and doing these little water slides as my accent. I think that will match quite nicely, actually. What do y'all think? I think that'll look pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I should maybe put no, I think I'm just gonna stick to well, shit, what am I doing? I'm just gonna stick to this right here, what I got. Alright guys, so let me get all this stuff cleaned up, put out of the way, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Got all that stuff put up and out of the way. I have my Kiara Sky jelly tips on in the shape Short Coffin. And I know this is a change for me. I usually have the round shorts on. I'm not a big fan of this coffin, but you know, it's nice to change things up ever so often. Try something else out for a little bit. I'm gonna grab my scissors. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna need something with water. Get a little bit of water.
After all the killing, Jamie learned her doctor's diagnosis was wrong. She wasn't fatally ill. Instead of heaven, Jamie went into custody, where she remained for nearly 40 years.
Okay. So I have the Double Dip Azure Blue. Okay, and since I'm gonna do these decals, I still gotta have, you know, something to go on my nail, so I'm gonna put white behind it. This is Soul Dip's Soft Linen. It's a really pretty, delicate white that has just a little bit of a sparkle to it, but that shouldn't matter too much. Okay, let me stir them and fluff them up just a little bit. Okay, now I already have my peel base on this hand, but I'm going to go ahead and put it on this hand, because you got to give peel base a few minutes I was going to do my hands two separate, you know, for videos, but I really didn't like doing it that way. I don't know, it just felt too weird for me. I know a lot, and I'll probably keep trying it out, you know, until I do get used to it and I can start doing it that way, because it really would be best for me. Number one, it would be a great way to actually get use out of all the dips that I have, because I have so many, and I have so many designs and styles and ideas that I would like to do, that I'll never in my life be able to use all these dips and all the ideas and stuff that I have. There's no way I'll be able to do that. So when you do your hands differently, you're getting two different manis. You get more use out of your products. You know, you get more, you know, styles you can try out, things like that. And it's not necessarily any more time consuming or anything, because, you know, you're still doing the same thing, just with different products. So, I don't know, it was kind of weird, and like, you know, I don't care if, like, someone at the, well, really, I don't care what anybody has to say about me, but, you know, people at the store are like, oh, your hands are different, and then I have to explain to them why. And then at work, my coworkers are like, oh, your hands are different, and then I have to explain to them why. And so, you know, it's a little bit of a frustration as far as that goes, but we'll see. This is UNT Peel Base, of course. So I probably will go back to that. But while this dries, we can discuss this bag. This was the March Double Dip subscription box. I guess we'll say box since it comes in a box. I do like the fact that these are bigger, and here you can kind of see a size comparison. This is your typical 0.25 ounce, and this is the 0.5 ounce that Double Dip sent. So there's kind of a size comparison. You know, it's double what you normally get. But I don't need that much. I'm never going to use that much dip. So, you know, it's not really necessary. Let me grab out my little dusting brush. I do like it. I do wish that they sent it out a little bit earlier in the month, especially if it's going to be themed, such as the St. Patrick's Day stickers and dip, because I got them, you know, too close. I got it just literally like a couple days before St. Patrick's Day, so, you know, couldn't really use it. I do like that they sent the two little stamping plates and the stamper and scraper with them. That was neat, you know. Send us what we need to go with, you know, what they're sending us. So you use stamping plates, you need stamper and scrapers. So they sent you one. That's pretty neat. The little letters, they are interesting. I'll probably never use them though. The stickers, St. Patrick's Day stickers, I really like them, and I definitely will use them. Hang on to them for next year for sure. I'm going to go ahead and open the little stamper and scraper. I'm trying to be careful so I don't mess my peel base up. But open up the stamper and scraper that they sent, because I know that you use it for stamping. Oh, no, that was... Okay. Use it for the stamping plates, but you can also use it when you are using a... water slide, because you can put the water slide on here, and then you can use that to line up and put on your finger, and it helps you, you know, be able to put it exactly where you want it and all that kind of stuff. So this one's nice. I like it. It's got a nice good fat head on it, really squishy and all that, kind of firm actually. I like that. And you know, you can see through it right there to look at your finger. The scraper card is nice. It's got a nice, good little scraping thing to it. I mean, there's not much you can say about a scraper card. Looks like it'd be easy to hold and all that, so I like that. Alright, let me see if this is about dried up. It really doesn't take too awful long. Yep, it's dried. Okay, the liquids I'm using for this are my Cascade Colorworks base coat and activator. So the first thing I'm going to do is I think actually I'm going to do the white first. The little white color dip, the soft linen. I think I'm going to do that one first. And I'm going to move this one out of the way so I don't get them mixed up. Let's see. I think I'm going to do 2 fingers. I think I'm going to do these 2 right here. And put the roses on them.
Little did either man know, Catherine would soon commit one of Australia's most shocking crimes. In 1990, journalist Martha Quillen found the story of her career in North Carolina.
People thought she was such a fine person, and how could she have done this? And yet, the reality of what she had done was so brutal and so cruel that people were just fascinated with this dual personality in this one woman.
To the world, Blanche Taylor Moore was a caring Christian, a compassionate woman, led by spiritual commitment. So when her boyfriend Raymond Reed was hospitalized, no one was surprised at Blanche's constant care.
Oh, that's really pretty.
She was sort of beloved, I think, on the floor where he stayed at. The nurses testified that they thought she was a wonderful person and very caring, and that, you know,
I like that. It's very shimmery, like. See the little piece I got on my finger? Very, very shimmery. I like that. That's really pretty.
Raymond was diagnosed with Guillain-Barré syndrome.
Guillain-Barré syndrome is also known as French polio. It is a autoimmune disorder. The symptoms are muscle weakness, nerve tingling, progressive fatigue, and eventually may even lead to difficulty breathing.
Despite the best care, Raymond was destined to die. Again and again.
He actually died and was revived. His heart failed and he had kidney failure and died, and they revived him.
Several times, Raymond died a clinical death.
I forgot to do this one. But it don't look like really anything needed to be done to it. No, it's fine. There's like a little glittery thing there. I might have to clip it off. Let me see.
Preparing his food because hospital food was just not good enough for the man that she loved.
Nah, I got it.
Whenever Raymond regained strength, there was another relapse.
It's got these cute little glitters, little glittery things in it. So cute. I really like this. This would be great to do like nail art on top of, or for this, putting it behind stuff. I really like it a lot. Those little glittery pieces, though, don't want to lay down.
In my experience of writing about murders and covering murder trials, I think they all think that they're smarter.
I'm gonna take my little dusting brush and dust these off.
Within 2 years, Blanche had moved on into the arms of Reverend Dwight Moore.
So that was just with one dip right there.
He was a
That's really pretty. I like that.
pursued her, and she finally married him.
In seemed
Let's
a
do
match
one
made
more layer.
But during the honeymoon, the Reverend fell deathly ill. Although the symptoms mimicked Guillain-Barré syndrome, the speed of onset raised suspicions.
He happened to end up in a hospital where they had the smarts to test him for arsenic poisoning. And when they found huge doses of arsenic in his system, they immediately suspected that she had given it to him.
Reverend Moore's constitution foiled Blanche's plan. Against the odds, he survived.
Investigators later said that he had survived the largest dose of arsenic any human was ever known to have survived. So she was just unlucky. She poisoned someone whose system was stronger than she was.
Blanche would be charged with assault, and police probed further, exhuming the body of Raymond Reed. The chief medical examiner in North Carolina, John Butts, M.D., exposed one of the state's most audacious murders.
This is wrapping of the quantities of arsenic that were found in Mr. Reed's hair. This tells us that the initial illness was the result of arsenic poisoning, but also tells us that he continued to receive arsenic while he was in the hospital.
Okay.
Blanche was arrested and charged with murder. During her trial, jurors heard how Blanche killed her victim with kindness.
Okay.
All evidence indicates that she was bringing poison to the hospital, disguised with or contained.
I usually do like a line straight down the middle, and then I kind of get the sides. But I always start at the cuticle and work my way down.
The state actually argued that this
I've never done like the half dips or the 3/4 and all that stuff. My nails aren't really long enough to need much of an apex for any kind of support.
Suspicions.
And if you have shorter nails, an apex really isn't necessary. Unless it's just something you like or like the looks of it. It's not necessary for any strength unless you have longer nails. If you have longer nails, then it is pretty well necessary to provide strength for those longer nails, so they don't break or get hung up on something and really hurt you.
Traces of arsenic were found in the bodies of Blanche's first husband and her father. Although cleared of involvement with her father's death, some believe their troubled relationship set a young Blanche on a course of revenge.
We know that he was a womanizer. We know that he left the family. I think she replicated that sort of tortured relationship with the other men that she became involved with during her life.
They may love their husband, but as soon as things turn south or they are made angry by him, he may represent bad daddy. He will be the target of their wrath. She may kill her father over and over and over
I don't
again.
know about that cuticle line.
Convicted of one murder count and charged with another, Blanche Taylor Moore awaits execution.
I really like that white. I think it's gorgeous. So shimmery and very slightly glittery. Very subtle glitter to it.
1955.
I thought it had flakes in it, but I don't think so.
Had no idea she was about to divide a nation
Okay.
and make British legal history.
Alright, so now I'm going to move the white out of the way because I do not want to get it in the blue. I don't want to get blue in the white. So I'm going to get my blue now.
By drinks and extortionate prices. And she would con people into spending parting with another money, getting a club.
Alright, here we go.
Ex-policeman John
Start with the
Ross
pinky.
oversees Scotland Yard's Crime Museum, where Ruth Ellis is remembered.
We collect items from famous cases and display them in the museum. The stories that go with all these cases You know, you learn from history, nothing ever changes.
Many men fell under Ruth's spell, but only one would dominate her attention. The dashing David Blakey.
Self-centered, racing car driver, never actually going to make it, but spent all his life. Rich boy, just running around, enjoying himself. She was madly in love with him, desperately in love with him, and he wasn't with her.
Oh, that's pretty.
But after a 2-year relationship, the suave race car driver was proving hard to tie down.
You don't have affairs with other women all the time. Purely self-centered, selfish man. A playboy.
Each dalliance delivered more frustration for Ruth. David's philandering didn't seem to slow down. When Ruth became pregnant with his baby,
I think I'm starting to get low on my dip liquids.
Punch you in the stomach.
The bottle's not clear, so I can't see through it, so I'm not 100% sure. But boy, they seem like they're getting low on me.
A bunch of flowers the next day and said sorry. That was it.
Ruth lost her baby and planned her revenge.
A gun is an interesting weapon because it allows the shooter, the killer, to dispatch their victim without even getting close to them. But it's all going to be over in a matter of minutes.
It's very thick and highly pigmented. I like it.
This is a small caliber revolver. This is classified as a low velocity handgun. In other words, the speed at which the bullet would be leaving the end of the muzzle would be less than 2,000 feet per second.
On April 10, 1955, David Blakey was drinking in the Magdala pub in North London. Ruth and her weapon were ready.
The reason this is such an effective weapon is that it doesn't take much force at all to pull the trigger. In fact, probably 2 to 3, maybe 4 pounds of pressure.
As they came out of the pub, Ruth Ellis stepped out of the shadows and called his name. Fired 2 shots at him.
When a bullet enters a body, it perforates through the skin. As it does so, it will damage blood vessels and it will cause massive internal bleeding. Blood will accumulate and the body will go into shock when it has lost approximately 20% of its circulating blood volume.
It was a very public murder. Many witnesses. In 1955, murder was a capital offense.
The problem for Ruth Ellis was she had a death wish. She killed the only thing she ever loved and she wanted to die.
Facing a death sentence, Ruth offered no resistance at her trial.
You know, she was actually admitting it when asked about firing the bullets into David Blakey. She said, yeah, of course I went there, but I went to the Magdala that evening with the intention of shooting David Blakey and killing him. Now, she's admitted the premeditation, she's admitted the act. She has to be found guilty, she has to be found guilty of murder.
Although many believed Ruth was driven to murder by her victim's actions, English law at the time could make no concessions.
Okay. I'm gonna dust these off.
It's difficult to imagine a civilized society putting to death a
So
killer.
it kind oh, very nice coverage. Wow, with one dip. Very nice coverage.
History of abuse.
I'm impressed with that. Now, I tried double dip liquids long time ago when I very first started dipping. And I did not like them. They they got like stringy, goopy. They were just awful. But I have thought about it since then, and I think it, the problem might have just been me. I was brand new at dipping, and didn't really know much about cross-contamination and stuff like that. So I'm willing to give their liquids another try and see if it was just user error or what. But I've not heard really great things about their liquids, so it might not have just been me. But I'm willing to give them another try. So if I do, I'll definitely let you guys know. Oh yeah. I just now remembered. I gotta tell you guys about, I've been, most of you guys know I've been struggling with this developing, possibly, a gel allergy. And I'm so scared of getting one, or that I have one. So I got the, that stuff from Enel Couture, that didn't have HEMA in it. Their, bubblegum gel. And I didn't have any itching. I had just like a teensy, tiny, minimal little itch or two. Nothing. I didn't have any red bumps or nothing of the sort. So I do believe that it's the HEMA that I'm allergic to, because the bubblegum gel is HEMA free. And I have found a way to test. You just take like a grid, draw kind of like a grid on your arm or your leg, and put each item, the top coat, the base coat, whatever, builder gel, whatever you're using, in each little grid. And whichever one turns red, of course, is the one that you're allergic to or having a reaction to. So I'm going to do that, but since I had such a good result with his bubblegum gel, I thought, well, it's HEMA free and all that, so it must be the HEMA. So I ordered a Praise sensitive extend gel, because it's HEMA free. It's specifically for people with gel allergies to HEMA. It says, now you can use the Appraise system with more people and enjoy the goodness of the Appraise system with an allergy, with a gel allergy. HEMA allergy, I should say. So, I used it. I was using these Kiara Sky coffin tips when I was putting these on. I used it about 10 minutes after I was done. Had to go to the bathroom, so I went, and I was pulling my pants back up, and one of my nails just popped off. I was like, wait, what? So I looked at it, and like there was no damage. Didn't look like it had pulled against my skin at all or anything. So I was like, what the heck? So I kind of was bending them just a teensy bit. I was not forcing them, wasn't putting a bunch of pressure or nothing like that. Just wanted to see what it was looking like. And they just literally everyone just kind of popped right off without hardly any force at all or anything. It was almost like I had pill base on under the jelly tips, and I was like, what in the world? Because there was no damage to any nails, that's a good thing. But I'm just saying, I need my nails to last more than 10 minutes and pop off with just the gentlest of pressure. I was shocked, absolutely shocked. So I'm going to give it another go with my actual Appraise nails and see if that was the issue. I really don't think it was. I guess because it doesn't have the HEMA in it, it doesn't have any binding power. But I was so disappointed because I like the Appraise system and I want to use the Extend gel. And I was just so disappointed because I thought, oh yeah, this sensitive is going to be perfect for me. But obviously not. Like I said, I will give it another try just to make sure, but I don't think it's going to work out for me. So this is what we're working with so far. I'm gonna go ahead and dust these off. This is not very staining to my skin, which is good. And one thing I noticed is it didn't really leave any blue. It didn't really get any blue on my brush, which is awesome. That's great. Ah, I don't want to get any of the white in there.
Unfortunate citizens of Vienna, Austria, there were no such glues. The motivation is obscure.
I got it on me bad right there. Okay.
The perpetrators.
So this was 2 dips right here. I think those are gonna work out pretty nicely. So let's get some activator on them.
Max Edelbacher heads criminal investigations in Vienna's South District.
Oh, I usually start from lighter and go to darker. Crap, I forgot to do that. Alright, let me start with the lighter one. I don't want to get the blue on my white.
In the preceding 3 years, an alarming number of elderly patients were dying in just one wing, Pavilion 5. Investigators soon found out why.
It's so terrible because you never would expect in a hospital that this is a murder station.
Angels of death. Nurses who kill patients.
Okay. I'm going to give these a minute to harden up.
Never tell anyone.
Alright guys, I have them all done and got my activator on. So now I'm going to do my filing and buffing. I'm going to see how easy this blue comes off. So hopefully there's no staining with this powder. So we'll see how easy that comes off. I'm going to try just some alcohol and see how that works. There's some here and there. That's probably, well, some there too. But we shall see. So I'm going to do my filing and buffing now, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back. I am filed and buffed up. It was not much at all. I mean, very, very minimal for the filing and buffing. I'm going to see which ones of these I want. I like this really nice blue one right here.
Officer Robert Robb was shot in the neck.
She was a very, very good shot. She used very good accuracy in order to hit this mate.
Death toll only stops when police moved a garbage truck to block Brenda's firing line. Before Brenda was her next mate, a journalist calls.
So there is that. I don't know. I'm going to see about that one. Woo, watch it curl up. I'm going to go ahead and get another one going right here. I think I like this one with a little bit of green on it.
I did it because I don't like Mondays. When I first read that, it occurred to me that she certainly was not mentally ill when she did it. It was too flippant and sarcastic an answer for someone who's seriously mentally ill. I worked with the seriously mentally ill for 10 years, and that's not the kind of answer you get when you ask them a question. And I think it shows Brenda's contempt for society.
After a 6-hour standoff, Brenda finally surrenders.
Out of there.
She shot approximately
Alright, let it go
36
about
times.
10 seconds or so. I always dab it on a paper towel when I take it out, just to get some of that water out of it, because it, you know, it has quite a bit in it. And then I'm going to put it on my little stamper head and pull that backing off. Flatten it out a little bit because it does get some wrinkles in it. Try to get those little wrinkles out the best you can. I'm going to put some gel base on, give it something to stick to. I should have already done this actually. Or I guess you could have put regular base on there, the dip base. Just something for it to, you know, have something to stick to. Alright, I'm going to cure this for 30 seconds. Alright, so I cured that for 30 seconds. And I can look through here and see my little design. I think I'm going to put it on this finger actually.
In October 1989, Detective Pat Glancy gets a case he'll never forget.
I've seen some shockers looking to have that murder scene right up in the top ones.
At the crime scene, a naked father of 5 lay dead. He appeared to be stabbed, with his throat savagely slashed.
When we rolled the body over, I truly thought that the head was going to detach from the body. It just almost went its own way. And it was most uncomfortable.
Who could commit such a brutal crime? That first day, no one could have guessed.
I don't think we consider the idea of it being a female. We just assumed it was done by men or a number of men.
Detective Glancy and his fellow investigators would be drawn into a world of feminine darkness.
All I did there was kind of scratch off the edging a little bit and see where it's too long on the bottom here. I'm just going to take my nippers. I'm just going to nip off the part that's too long, too big.
State prosecutor Adrian found himself in the middle of a unique murder case where the motive seemed to be a lust for blood.
Tracy Wigginton, who I would suggest was the main instigator,
Those are super easy to kind of straighten out, and anything that's too big or doesn't fit right, super easy to remove.
The black arts had long fascinated 24-year-old Tracy Wigginton.
Okay, got that.
Tracy fantasizes about the occult, holds seances, reads tarot cards,
And here is the other one.
physically strong, and chooses lesbian girlfriends with similar interests. It's all a far cry from her devout Catholic upbringing.
Teenagers frequently develop interest
Those
in
backs just
very
come right off when you do that.
what they think their family would want them
And
to do.
this,
If a child is forced to
I
go to
prefer
church,
the ones that are clear, have a clear around them. This one has white around it, which is okay, but I just prefer the clear because you you're able to see the little bit of the back of this, which would be, you know, slightly shimmery.
The money is an inheritance from her grandparents, who raised Tracy after her mother abandoned her at age 4.
Okay. So I'm gonna line this
Tracy's friends are drawn in by her wealthy, forceful young woman, promising excitement.
and do the same thing. Push it on.
Tracy's friends will say they've seen her drink blood.
And I said, have you seen it drink the blood?
You can also use acetone to go around your edges to clean this up. Acetone will take these little extra things right off. Super easy.
My veins.
This is so unusual.
drinking blood would certainly, from a physiologic standpoint, cause iron overload in an individual. At a minimum, it would cause some gastric upset and is so socially unacceptable. Vampirism,
Scratch that off.
being aroused by
Or you could do it with the
blood and drinking
nippers,
blood,
either way.
a clinical perversion.
Whatever Tracy's motivation, she's beginning to contemplate
Do the other side. I like to take my little cuticle tool so that I can push it nice and down in the little cuticle,
amongst her
down
close
in
Tracy
a little bit in the cuticle area,
and Kim Jarvis
so that it goes on nice and
has given her blood.
all the way around without any gapping. And these are easy to tear. I just tore it.
It's blood from someone else.
That little white spot right there that was where I just tore it at. But I think I'm gonna leave it because, you know, the back is white anyway, so it's probably, I don't think it's gonna be all that noticeable. If you were a perfectionist, I guess you would need to fix that.
47-year-old Edward Baldock is the unluckiest man in Brisbane. On the night of October 21,
And you can just take your nippers again and get off anything that's extra around the edges.
the first vulnerable male the girls could find. Paradoxically, Edward thinks things are going his way. He's just won at darts at a local bar and spent his winnings on a few drinks.
He was very inebriated when he left. He had a blood alcohol content of 0.3%. So he's an easy victim to lure into the car for young girls.
Edward thinks his lucky streak is continuing. Four young girls offering a lift, and from Tracy, perhaps something more.
There was obviously talk that she was prepared to have sex with him, and she'd give him a good time. I think she also indicated that the other girls were available if he felt like them.
The girls take their victim to a secluded riverbank. It's well after midnight. Edward appears willing to leave the car and follow Tracy to a boat shed closer to the water.
Now from here, you can put clear dip on top to encapsulate, or you can use builder gel or your gel base on top, whatever you want to do. I'm just going to go in with my gel base and gel top.
But Tracy doesn't strike with me. She appears to lure her victim into a false sense of promise and security. Then, Tracy excuses herself for a moment.
I'm going to go ahead and cut out the two for my other finger and get them in some water.
He had that sixth sense, I suppose, and thought he might be wrong. So he slipped his wallet under the corrugated door of the nearby sailing shed.
Edward finds a loose credit card, and assuming it's his, hides that too.
I think I want this
It
one.
would be one of Edward's last actions. In Brisbane, Australia, occult enthusiast Tracy Wigington is asking her friends to help her commit murder. She has her victim. All she needs now are weapons and assistance.
And haven't used this one yet, so I guess I'll use this one. No, I just don't like it because I don't have as much blue on it. I'm going to get this one.
Edward Baldock has been lured to his town. But recently,
Alright, so I'm going to let those get started soaking. And I'm going to put gel base. Well, that's why you should always close your bottles, I guess. I picked it up by the top and there it went. Didn't lose much. Okay, I'm going to put gel base on all the fingers, including the two that I just put the decals on.
Tells me there was a great deal of force, one which would have cut through all of this bone and nearly cut that spinal cord.
Now the murder takes on a new
And I will cure that for 30 seconds.
She just brutally stabbed him. He was sitting there, I didn't
I like that blue.
pathologist. And the hole in his back was large. Bread and butter plate was huge.
another deep slash to her victim's throat. Then the reason Tracy guilty for wanting to kill an innocent stranger.
Huge hours of asked if she drink the blood. He wouldn't even drink the blood. She said when she arrived back, she looked like she had a 3-course meal.
Alright guys, I'm going to cure these and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I put those on and I used my Sparkling Co. gel base that I made a big mess out of.
Something we would call chronic arsenic poisoning.
And then I used my Appraise top coat. But I just felt like they needed a little something more, so I got some rhinestones here. And I have my McCart Rhinestone Glue.
As a result of this chronic accumulation of arsenic, soon people go
Got my
people
picker.
go into respiratory failure and die a very slow and insidious death.
I always have a huge mess when I get done doing my nails. Sometimes I clean it up the same day and sometimes I wait till the next day. Just depends on how I feel and how long it took me to do those nails. Sometimes you're tired after you do your nails. It takes so long. I love this rhinestone glue. I do have rhinestone glue from several other companies, including Appraise, but this has always been my go-to. It is so good.
Well, the boyfriend essentially turned Judas on her. He testified, but essentially said, I know not the woman.
Martha's deadly harvest came to an end in 1925. She had killed 3 of her family and crippled more than a dozen with chronic arsenic poisoning. The hardscrabble courtroom
I'm going to put one large rhinestone in the middle, and then I'm just going to put one small one on each side. Not anything big, just something small, but adding a little bit of pizzazz to it.
Martha is charged with first-degree murder. She's given little leniency for madness.
They didn't call them psychiatrists or psychologists. Back then, they were called alienists, term I always know. And they examined Martha, and I'm sorry to say that they found her sane and competent enough to stand trial.
Martha would spend the rest of her days in the Ohio Reformatory for Women. But then, the strangest thing happened in Martha's strange life. She finally found happiness.
Prison was probably the happiest place Martha had ever been, and where she was probably treated compared to her parents' family, her husband's family, and her single widowhood. That was probably the best phase of her life.
Alright, so I got those, and I'm going to cure those real quick, and I will be back for the final look. Alright guys, I'm back. I have my rhinestones on. I'm going to finish off with my cuticle oil, which this one is the Kiara Sky lavender scented cuticle oil. Now, this is a very nice cuticle oil, but I don't like lavender scented stuff. I wanted the rose scented one, and they didn't have it. And I have to say, this is very strongly scented. It has a very strong scent to it. So I'm not a big fan of that. But it, you know, works. It does the job. It's very nourishing. It's very creamy like. It's kind of thick actually for cuticle oil. It's kind of on the thicker side. But that's a good thing, I guess. Very highly fragranced. So if you're the kind of person that likes lavender, then this would be for you. But no, I'm not a lavender fan. I don't like it in any kind of scent. So, well, guys, I didn't like the way that these looked at the cuticle line. That's why I stuck the rhinestones on there. And after doing that, I gotta say I'm quite happy with them. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. My little thing said I think like 90% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you could, you know, help me out a little bit, do me a favor and just go hit that subscribe button. And thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.
The two lovers seem to be playing a fantasy.
Have a good one, guys.
Choice of music